Hey guys, Anthony here. It is Saturday, April 29th, 2023. Um, this morning's video, I want to talk about a bug out bag, an emergency bag, a get home bag, whatever you want to call it. This bag that you see here on the bed, I've done a review on it. I think I'll put the link in the description box. I plan to do another overall review just to show you what the final version is packed in this bag. This bag is based off of a VanQuest gear. They make very good packs and other items, storage items for the pack. This is the Falconer 30. I'm not sure if it's still being produced. I bought it when it was on, they had a big sale on it. I think they might have been discontinuing it or replacing it with another type of bag. At any rate, I got it for a ridiculously good price. It's very well put together, stitched, zippers, zipper pulls, everything that you'll see on the video that I did on it. And so for me, if I'm going around town, anywhere out of the house up to over like 5 miles or more, this bag will come with me. A recent trip that I took to Virginia with my wife, this bag was with us in the car. I had it with me at all times, and it would be my emergency bag that I would take if we had to go from one place to another or one house to another. This is the bag that would come with me. Today I just have it here on the bed as it's packed, and I just have a rifle here, something that maybe one of you would take with you as a long gun. This happens to be Zastava. This is an AK Zastava from Serbia, AK-47. And I have my normal everyday carry Glock 17 right here. So for an overall look at this bag as a fleeing, if I'm fleeing or have to stop and defend myself, I'd have the AK as the long gun and the Glock 17 as the pistol. And again, I'm just giving you examples of what you can carry here. One of the things I want to discuss today in this video is food. A lot of people get confused, me myself included. You can only put a certain amount of gear in a 30, in the Falconer 30. It's not a very big bag. So what you put in it, you want to make sure that you have good quality items. In here, I have some freeze-dried food, some snack bars like Cliff Bars, things of that nature. I've got the, you can't see it, I don't think. On this side, you could see the Grail GeoPress for water filtration, purification. That's in there. So I have a stove system, stainless steel cups and mugs. I could heat up water. But if you're on the run and maybe you're hiding or you're going from point to point until you get to your destination, or hopefully get to your destination, and that's looking slimmer and slimmer in the world that we're living in, this world that we're living in with drones and tracking of our phones and different things of that nature. That's something else you have to think about. Is there any really safe place to run from people that might be wanting to track you, trace you, or find you? So that's maybe a whole nother video we could discuss. But today's video, I want to discuss a few food products that I found that offer a good amount of calories, fat, protein, carbohydrates that you might want to consider putting in a bag that don't require cooking. Because if you do stop to eat or to drink something, it may be only for a few minutes, so you might want to pop open something, pull your utensil out, eat it, something already made, like an MRE, but not everybody has MREs. But you could put together your own style or your own type of meal ready to eat just from store-bought foods. And so today's video, I want to focus or talk about two foods that I found and I've tasted that are very good. One is by a company called Wild Planet. This is their, you might know them from their, their sardines, their mackerel, which I carry. Their mackerel is top shelf mackerel, offers a good amount of protein. It's packed in olive oil, so you get your fats with that as well. But this one here that I found recently that they came out with, this wild tuna, bean, and corn salad is one. I think they have 4. I have 3 of them here. Wild tuna pasta salad. Here, and notice it says here, ready to eat. That's the important part. And wild tuna and bean salad. I think there's 3 or 4 combinations. But what these offer is the ability, I'll open this one and I'll show you what it looks like. It's just a can with a soft lid on it with a tab pull. You could pull this open and you could eat right out of this, drink out of your Grail, and with one of these you're going to get 250 calories. I don't know if you can see that. I'll read it to you. I'll put the link to the website and you can look these up. This incidentally has a shelf life of July 2025. So this can stay in your bag for a couple of years before you got to either use it or swap it out. So listen to this. 250 calories, 12 grams of fat, very important if you're on the run. You want those fat calories that burn slower. 21 grams of carbs and 16 grams of protein in this one little thing here. So if you had 2 of these, you could eat 2 of them, get 500 calories, and then top it off with a Chomps. Testing these out as well. I'm going to do a taste test on this. This is grass-fed beef, offering 9 grams of protein and another 6 grams of fat with no carbs. But if you add one of these Chomps with 9 grams of protein to one of these, if you had a stop on the run, you get a good amount of calories. You'll get, 350 calories right there. A good amount of protein, fats, and carbs together. Couple that with maybe some, a pack of nuts or something like that, nuts and seeds, or some type of trail mix, or a Cliff Bar to give you some more calories on top of that, and some carbs and fats. And you got yourself something that you don't have to stop, boil water. We do all these, we have all these things in our head that we're going to be able to stop, light a fire or a stove, cook, boil water, that we got all the time in the world. Number one, if it's at night, you don't want to light a fire, especially in an SHTF environment, because you'll be seen from potentially miles away. Even with an alcohol stove that's blocked, maybe you could do it, you could pull it off, but you still have the potential to be seen. You got a headlamp with a red light, you could process one of these, open it up, eat it, bury the trash or take it with you, and be on your way again. So this is a way of eating on the run, I think is a good, and there's other examples, this isn't the only one. What I'd like to do is for you to put in the description, in the comment section, some other items so we can maybe collaborate and talk about other off-the-shelf items. And there are many that we could eat, but I like Wild Planet. I like the quality of their stuff. These taste very good. So they actually taste good, not bland or anything like that. You would enjoy eating it, and you're getting a good amount of protein, fat, and carbs in a little container that you can pack in a kit like this. You could pack, 3, 4, 5, 6 of these in your bag, depending on what type of bag you put together, and several of these, and some Cliff Bars, and maybe a couple packs of nuts and seeds, where you don't have to worry about stopping and cooking a meal or rehydrating a freeze-dried meal, which I have in here, which if you get to where you're going and you have time and it's safe, of course you could put together one of those, get more calories out of it, and take your time eating that. But that's the video I wanted to do today, discussing what to carry food-wise in a emergency bag, get-home bag, bug-out bag, call it what you will, an inch bag, I'm never coming home bag. Obviously the things that you put in it are going to differ. This bag is around, think it's around 30 pounds. So I can carry it pretty easily. It also has a water bladder I could fill up. I've got the Grail with abundance of ability to collect water and process water, which is the number one thing you need. And then again, the self-defense items are your choice. I'm just showing you an example with the AK and the Glock pistol in this bag, because we're living in a day and age where you have to take very seriously your ability to survive and thrive in a grid down emergency situation, riots, potential confrontation with crazies or zombies that are out there that are becoming more and more numerous out there. So you want to be able to end a threat if there is one, defend your family, your homestead, your loved ones, grandkids, kids, neighbors that you're collaborating with. At least me, if a threat or threats are coming and there's no option, I want to be able to end the threat immediately and move from there, okay? These are serious times, and we're talking about, defensive situations, the ability to survive, and you need to do everything you can in your power to ensure your survival. I don't care what the government says or what anybody else. Your right to life and liberty and the pursuit of happiness is not ordained by any government. It's ordained by Yahuwah himself. Okay? So do what you will with that information, and when somebody tells you you need to turn over all your defensive items that because we'll defend you, is the day that you are a slave. Okay? So I don't want to get off track here. Again, the Food Wild Planet. I bought these in Harris Teeter or Publix. Your normal grocer should have them. You can get them online as well. Amazon has them in packs of 12, but actually they were less money in Harris Teeter. I think they're $3.40 each. To me, well worth it for a snap and go and a good amount of nutrients in this meal. And again, these jerky type things, these chomps, 100% grass fed, made in America. Again, I would add these as well. They make like bison sticks also, beef sticks, other companies. I'm going to try this one out in a separate video. But that's my video this morning. I got some Bible studies coming down today. Today's the Sabbath. And I just wanted to get this video up and out there. Thanks for joining me. Stay ready, everybody. Remember, I'm on BitChute, Rumble, and now on Odyssey. You can find me on Odyssey. All my YouTube videos are on Odyssey under Big Anthony. You can find it if you search Big Anthony, one word, or Bibles and Barbells even. I think it'll come up. And on BitChute and Rumble, Big Anthony, one word. Please subscribe to me there in those platforms. I don't know how long YouTube's going to be around. At least I'm going to be around on YouTube based on the history of the way they're going. So thanks for joining me. Stay ready. Yah bless everybody. Have a restful Sabbath, and take care. Anthony signing off.